Good evening, team. It's Dan here. Just coming at you. Wanted to see if we can do something to get our team on track and to better position us for a successful bout in Globus here. Um, First, I want to start off by saying thanks to everybody for watching the video and for being part of our team. I think we have a great team. There's, no other team that I would rather be on myself. Everybody has their own special talents and abilities that will benefit us throughout the rest of the courses that we take, including the one we're currently in. Um, just wanted to start out by saying, we did finish last, but I think there are some positives that we'll go over in just a few minutes that will help just kind of give you an idea that we are on the right track, and I think we do have more of a long-term strategy. There are some things that I think we're going to need to change up, but I will be leaving it to you to help the entire team to work to make each decision. Um, First of all, something that we had wanted to go over, division of task. Now, everybody's busy, and we understand it, and so I think it's going to be easier if we just give everybody something to do. That's going to help us in the long run. So, with that being said, I'm just went ahead and everybody has an assignment. Um, the assignments will be as follows. Becky, you'll be doing the product design. I'll be taking the marketing. Um, Nick, you will be doing entry level and multi featured assembly. Now that's a two-part thing, so I'll be happy to help you with it. We can work together on it, or if you want to pick someone else to help you with it, that's completely fine. So again, I know that's a little more kind of out there. It's got two parts, but we can help you with that. Um, let's see here. We have compensation and labor, Mr. Jordan. I think your expertise in working with a senator and being up there, with a more productive place to have a job. And okay, I'm using my computer here. We'll give you a leg up on helping us do that. So you're going to be our compensation and labor guy. And JP, I know you're going to love this. You are our corporate citizenship person. You get to be responsible for all our green initiatives, all of the wonderful things that we're going to do to benefit our communities and our employees. So, and Olivia, you are going to be our finance guru. Now, we've actually done really well, just like as far as going over our positive points. One of the things that I noticed, and we'll go over in a minute, is the fact that we have the lowest amount of short-term debt. We're have used the least percentage of our credit line that we're available to use. So again, that's a positive we can take away. So to recap, since again, these are assignments that we're all going to cover. Becky, you're on product design. I'll be taking marketing. Nick, you will be entry level multi featured assembly. Jordan, compensation and labor. JP, corporate citizenship. And Olivia, you'll be our finance and cash flow person. Okay? So, again, I remind everybody we are a team. We're all here to work together, and everybody will do everything we can to help one another succeed. As the success of this project relies not on one person but on everyone. So, now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to kind of flip the script a little, and I'm going to try not to make this video too crazy long, but I would like for everyone to be able to see a few things that we're going to need to do, let's see here, in order to, again, have a successful go with everything. So hopefully everyone can see that. If not, well, I'm sorry, we can go over it tomorrow. Let's see, is my big hand in the way? No. All right. So we'll go ahead with our statistical review. We can all see, we're all pretty familiar with the scoreboard here. How the scoring and stuff works is pretty self-explanatory. Our EPS, ROE, stock prices, we did not hit our expectations here, folks. Actually, only two of the other companies did, Company A and Company F. Our return on equity, we are the only team that did not hit our return on equity. Actually, our weighted average was 13.9, so we did not hit that. I will be going over reasons why I think we didn't hit that very soon. One good thing to point out here that is our our credit rating did stay at an A-, which is good. I attribute that to the fact that our short and long-term debt, we paid down some of those loans. I will add that in the future, we're going to need to pay those loans down, but we don't need to pay as much down on those loans. I think that hurt us because we had essentially zero cash on hand at the end of the fourth quarter. Image rating. Now, we are next to last on the image rating, where we have a current image rating of 65. Company B came in at 61, with the highest at Company A at 77, followed by 76 and 73 respectively. This is something that we're going to need to do. And again, there are strategies that I think that we're going to pull together that are going to allow us to take a piece of that. Corporate social responsibility and citizenship. JP, we're going to leave that to you. Once we budget for everything, we might be able for week 7, or year 7 rather, to add something that's going to help us with that. Again, this is stuff we're not really worried about. This is Bullseye Awards, Leapfrog Awards, yada, yada, yada. I think next week we should be leapfrogging, I would hope. No bonus points. We didn't hit shit. So, peace be with you. Industry overview. Now, this is an interesting thing here that we can look at. Of course, it breaks it down, entry level versus multi-featured camera segments. Here we can see that of how many, the percentage change. So, actually, this year in year 6, the number of cameras demanded basically went up overall 7.4%. And you'll see later on our market share, our largest share, North America share, went down by roughly about 2.5% to 3%. So while overall demand increased 7.4%, our demand waned a little bit. So basically saying there are more people needing cameras, and there are even less people buying cameras from us. So that sucks. Again, same thing here. We're increasing multi-feature cameras. There's a higher demand for those. The revenues have gone up. The wholesale prices have gone up. And actually, I might add that we, just something to keep in mind, we did have pretty much the lowest prices on the multi-feature cameras, but we did not have the best camera. Again, we'll go over those things in just a moment. For the entry pricing trends, the PQ rating actually was trending downward while the wholesale price was going up. So cameras are getting worse, yet the prices are going up. We're going to have to develop a strategy that's going to play that into our advantage. I think that while our price should remain relatively constant, maybe if we can get a little bit of extra quality on those, just enough to combat the risk, we can take a significant market share there, or at least help ourselves in that way. Production benchmarks. This is where, Jordan, I'm really going to need, or we're all really going to need you to take a good look at this. This is something that's very important to all of us. Labor costs right here. They have a low, average, and high for the industry. Now, this is right here is probably one of the production benchmarks tells us a lot of what we need to do. It gives us a low, average, and a high. So image resolution, this is for the entry level. We had the lowest resolution, which I'm sure others did too. LCD display, again, we're the lowest here, but it gives us somebody from one of the other one of the other companies had a 3x4.5. So lens quality, again, 2 and 3x and 4x being the low, mid, average, and high. We had a 3x. We were in the middle of the road there. And of course, you can flow this on down. It's important to note that we had the highest labor cost for the entire of all the companies. Our warranty costs were in the middle, which is good. Warranty claim rate. So this basically means our cameras are shitty, and our warranty claim rate is up. So we need to make our entry level camera just a little bit better. Again, production design people, Becky, that's going to be up to you. We need to make a feasible solution to have a better quality camera while maintaining our labor costs and warranty claims. We're going to scroll on down. Multi-feature design benchmarks. Again, I'm pretty sure that we had to have been about second place on this one, just because we had a low, average, and high 15, 18, and 24 image resolution megapixels respectively. We were at 21. So again, we were the low end of the LCD screen LCD display screen size. Lens quality, we had the highest lens quality. So again, that's competitive advantages for us on that right there. Core components, again, we're a little above the median there, a little above the average. R&D, something that, again, we need to take a look at. We're slightly below average on R&D. I think this is going to help us make our products better over time, and I would argue that may be something. Let's see, R&D up here. Again, we're under the average on both of our R&D. So again, something that we're going to look at. That's a Becky area there that we're going to have her take a look at. And let's see here, labor costs. We got to see again. We have the highest labor of all the companies. So something we're going to have to work on. Here we are actually below the average on the warranty claim rate. We do have a 1-year warranty on our multifunction cameras. Again, really great competitive advantages for us. Here you can see, well, hopefully you can see, I'm thinking you can. The labor costs flagged above suggested that the PAT pay is too high relative to productivity. So basically, there's one of two things here. Either we have too many people and we're paying them too much, or we don't have enough demand, and we don't need the productivity. Like, we're paying people too much and we're not producing enough because we're not being demanded. So again, something that we can take a look at. Next, entry-level geographic benchmarks. I'm going to let this be pretty self-explanatory for you. We ranked highest on all of our marketing costs, which is good because oops, there that went.